321 is about so much more than sports. We're about community, family, small businesses, nonprofits, and sharing stories that deserve to be heard. 321, what's your story?
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to 321 this morning. My name is Ben Barber. The man across from me is the legend, Ken Collins. And speaking of the legend, Ken Collins, let's learn a little bit more about the legend of Ken Collins. That's what I want to know. I want to dive deep into the legend of Ken Collins today. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll take it slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race, right, my friend?
What's that?
Oh my God. Okay. He's not even listening to me. It's not a hearing problem, guys. He's fine. He did a full baseball game last night. He's completely fine. It's just chooses to not listen to me. Is what's going on right there. Yeah, selective hearing. Yeah. Exactly, selective hearing. All right, here's going to be our weather report for today. It is going to be a mostly beautiful day, kind of cloudy, high of 83 degrees. Chance of rain is 15%, but it doesn't look like it's going to rain maybe anytime until maybe later tonight. The sunset today is going to be at 7:58 p.m. Oh, no. Oh, I hate it. Humidity is very high at the moment, 95%. That should break a little bit throughout the day. And the UV index will be 7 for today. The tides are going to be rolling in and rolling out first, as the first low tide, or the next low tide, is at 9:56 a.m. And then the high tide will be at 3:45 p.m. this afternoon at a height of 3.2 feet. 3.2 feet. And now it's time for Ken's favorite part, the surf report.
Whoa.
The surf report. It should be great today. Not if you want to surf, though, because it's going to be knee to thigh, 1 to 2 feet, with swells only up to 1.1 feet. That's not good. That's not good if you want to surf.
I'm going surfing today.
Poor surf rating for today. But that is our weather report this morning, brought to you by our friends at Lathrop Insurance. Here's a word from Lathrop Insurance, and then we'll be back with Ken Collins and the sports report.
Your home, your family, your legacy. They deserve the highest level of protection. At Lathrop Insurance, we design tailored programs for coastal homes, secondary properties, and high-value assets, giving you peace of mind no matter where life takes you. We're honored to protect families in Rhode Island with personalized care and expert guidance. Lathrop Insurance, protecting the life you've worked so hard to build.
And now it is time for the Mid-State Heating and Cooling Ken Collins Sports Report with the one and only Ken Collins. I like that Magic Dust at Fenway has become the theme for this spot.
And I'll tell you one thing, Lou might have something there, because they are playing Magic baseball right now. I mean, this guy that's running that team, his name is Tracy from AAA. Look what that team has done. I just happened to look at the standings, and I'm saying, not too long ago, we're talking about the Red Sox being like 12 games under 500, and the whole house is breaking down. Oh, we're all done. Then you look at this morning, and they're like 13 games over 500.
Yeah.
And that guy, if they continue, they got to give that guy manager of the year.
Why wouldn't you? You know?
And Sonny Gray, they don't pick up for the All-Stars. He's got 14 wins. Cy Young Award winner. I mean, they could take it all.
They're on another 7-game winning streak right now.
Yeah. So it's like every day you look, it's 4-0, 3-0, 8-7, whatever. It doesn't matter. but I just can't. I mean, I know Alex Cora. Look what he did with that team before that. I mean, and then all of a sudden, they can't play for him.
I don't know.
It's
I don't know what
amazing
the,
to
yeah.
me. Yeah.
Yeah. But
I mean,
what
they got rid of the whole staff, really, except
Right.
the pitcher coach. But
what a little change can do, though, they are on a 30-5
yeah,
streak since June 25th.
right. And it's amazing. It's just that you look at the scores every morning, and you just expect them to win.
Did they sweep the Dodgers?
Yeah.
The expected World Series, at least expected to be in the World Series, the Dodgers.
So I say Lou might have something.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm supposed to do a couple scores too, but they did win.
Whatever you want. It's your
It's
sports
my
report.
time.
You do whatever you want.
All right, 4-0 last night. Another shutout. Sonny Gray got another win. He's up to 14 now. They just can't. They can't hit him. The Cardinals beat the Yankees 3-1. They got to get some of those guys back. The Yankees do. I know they were talking about. Judge says he will be back for this season, but every day goes by. It's tough. Mets beat Cleveland, but it took 10 innings. 6-5 final score there. Baltimore, they beat the Angels 5-2. Shutout by Tampa over Colorado 4-0. And Toronto beat Houston 5-4. Well, let's see today. The Angels at Baltimore this afternoon at 12:35. Mets play this afternoon in Cleveland at 1:10. The Cubs play the afternoon in Chicago at 2:20. And the Red Sox play at night again. So I like it when I see they got like a 1 o'clock game. I can handle that.
Yeah.
PGA Golf Wyndham Championship first round already underway in Greensboro, North Carolina. NASCAR boys are in Iowa at the Iowa Speedway. Are you ready? The
Yeah.
NFL. The NFL.
I can't believe.
It snuck right up on me, and I just caught it this morning.
Oh, God.
Tonight is the Hall of Fame game, 8 o'clock. And if you're like me and have to look for all the channels of which they're on NBC tonight. Carolina Panthers, Arizona Cardinals. I cannot believe it's the National Football League Hall of Fame night coming up. Imagine that.
Oh,
And you had Little League Baseball. Excellent played game last night at Trombino Field. I mean, those kids for 10-year-old athletes, they can play. They made plays last night. I watched for, I mean, a guy hits a ground ball at the shortstop or the second baseman. You expect them to pick it up and throw it to first. I look at the other things that they do, like in decisions. I know one play, it looked like to me, ground ball to the shortstop with the bases loaded. The kid's going to just throw it to first, get an out, and say, "Wow, I got an out." No. He fires the ball home, cut down a run at the plate. That to me is baseball. They're thinking, and at 10 years old, God bless them all. And of course, you saw that game right here on 321 Media last night. Or is it 321 Live?
it's 321 Media.
We were live, yeah.
You were
I
live.
think I was.
Yeah.
We were there.
I just let Dan say whatever he wants to say.
It's
You know, I just let Dan say whatever he wants to say. Is that the sports report?
that's a look at sports.
All right. Mid-State Heating and Cooling Sports Report, or the Ken Collins Sports Report, brought to you by our friends at Mid-State Heating and Cooling. You can give them a call if you need service on your AC, heating, refrigeration, or ductwork. 401-539-0040, or call them on their cell phone, 401-641-7848. Mid-State Heating and Cooling.
Thank you. That's a family operation, and it's it's not one of those companies where there's 8,000 people working for them either. They work hard, and you need anything, give them a try.
Yeah, give them a shout. Please do. I just, that Little League game last night. Do you know much about the Joe Charette tournament?
No, I don't. I had asked Dan about it. I asked him. I said, "Who is this what
Yeah.
the tournament's for. No, I don't.
Okay. We'll get that. Beth Fend said, "Good morning. Good morning, Beth. Thanks for being here." What's up? It's gonna be. Last week was such a packed weekend. This weekend is the seafood festival. Are you going to the seafood festival, Ken?
Well, we usually go down there and broadcast from there. We used to.
Yeah.
On Friday night, but yeah, a lot of times we'll go. It's kind of hard right now for us to get around with Hazel, but that's a good spot though, because it's if you do have trouble getting around, it's all straight going. The way they got that set up, that's a great venue down there for that.
Ken.
Yeah, we might stop in.
Ken. Can I tell you something? Let me just explain how this goes. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Whenever I say that there's an event happening and I ask you if you're going, you're going.
I'm going.
You're going. You're going to have a great time. You're going to eat all the seafood.
Well,
You're going to love it. Okay? Just I don't care. If you're actually going to go, that's okay. If you're not going to go, that's okay. But on air in front of these people.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm going to go. It's going to be amazing. I'm going to love it. Okay?
Yeah.
I realize I'm whispering into the mic and the people can hear me. Can
Yeah,
you
they
hear
can
me?
hear you, yeah.
Can you hear me?
Basically.
Okay. Ken, are you going to go to the seafood festival?
Oh yeah, I have to. I never miss. I'm there every year. I'll tell you one thing. I've probably been there more than you have.
Oh, you definitely have. I'm allergic to seafood, but they have other food. They have other food. They have other,
Fish and chips and chowder. Give it to me.
Oh, I know. Listen, I know.
And the entertainment, it's unbelievable.
It really is. They have great entertainment.
Yeah.
They have some great cover bands this year for the Charlestown Seafood Festival, which I'm very excited about. Legitimately, I was joking around earlier, but I really am excited for it this year. They have David Tessier and the All Stars playing on Friday, and then Take It to the Bridge. Take It to the Bridge is an incredible band, an absolutely incredible band. Followed by the Senders performing on the main stage. That is all on Friday night. On Saturday, they have Amber Rose and the Renegades, followed by Vintage Skynyrd, a Leonard Skynyrd tribute band, if you couldn't figure that one out. And then Legacy, which is a fantastic cover band that covers Journey, Foreigner, and Styx, which I know are three of Ken's favorites.
Yeah.
Dirty Deeds, the AC/DC tribute band, will be on the stage Saturday night, 8 to 11 p.m. Ed Peabody and the Big Blue Thang will be kicking off on Saturday. That's always a great time. Ed Peabody brings it. And then 8 to the Bar, which is a perennial favorite and apparently is always in this slot, Sunday, 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. Fantastic. And then Experience Queen with Jesse Aiken will be performing on the main stage 4:30 to 6 p.m. Also, you can see Raise Your Hands, Bon Jovi tribute band from 7 to 9 p.m. on Sunday. And Stella Tunes Karaoke and DJ will be on the small stage daily from 12 p.m. to 11 p.m. Friday through Saturday, and Sunday from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. That should be an incredible time. And of course, fireworks. You don't want to miss the fireworks on Saturday night. Should be an incredible time. The display starts at 9 p.m. for the Charlestown Seafood Festival. Awesome. Can't wait.
Well, and all that entertainment that you mentioned is actually, you don't have to pay for that once you get in.
Once you get in, yeah, it's all just cost of admission.
Right,
it's all with
exactly.
it's all with the cost of admission.
I mean, you can't beat a better event to go to.
Yeah.
But seriously, we used to love to go on Friday nights. We'd sit down. We'd sit under the gazebo there, and once in a while we'd help out if somebody that lost somebody, I'd send them over here or whatever.
To
But,
the information center or something.
but
Yeah.
but it's fun, and you pay one. Oh, by the way, plenty of parking. You just drive in there. They got that.
It's all of Ninigret.
They got that. Yeah, they got that down to a pat now. So
Yep.
if you get it, and it's what, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so
Yep.
you got time to go. Check it out. Yeah, I used to have people come up to me. I'd see them once a year, and it would be there at the Charleston Seafood Festival,
Mm-hmm.
just like at the other ones you cover.
Absolutely. Yeah. I interviewed some folks yesterday that I see once a year, usually for 5 days in the summer, because on Wednesday of next week, so it is 6 days away now, the Washington County Fair starts.
That's right.
Ken, you got a busy week and a half ahead of you. You're going to be at the Charlestown Seafood Festival every moment of the day
Yeah.
for the next 3 days. And then next week, you're going to be at the Washington County Fair all 5 days,
Yeah.
the entire time.
Oh, it's a great.
You're really excited about this. I can tell.
I've been to the Washington County Fair a lot too. Yeah, definitely.
I know you have.
We broadcast all these places, so
I know. So that should be a lot of fun. The Washington County Fair is the 12th through the 16th, and let me pull up some information on that. I used to do the website for the Washington County Fair, so I knew all of this off the top of my head every year, and I no longer do, and I have to look it up. But it's always fantastic entertainment. On Wednesday, on the main stage, Presley and Taylor will be there, giving you some great country music. Joss Ross will be there on Thursday night. On Friday, country music legend Mark Wills will be there, performing some of his great songs. He does a fantastic rendition of I Do, as well as It Was 19 Something. Jamie O'Neill, a fan favorite, will be here on Saturday on the main stage, and that one is 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. One of these times is wrong because Ty Hendren Herndon will be there on Saturday also, and then on Sunday, from 6 to 7:25 p.m. we have Zach John King. So it should be a great lineup of entertainment there. And on stage 67 this year, we have the Rhode Island Circus Space. I got to talk to Renee from the Rhode Island Circus Space the other day. Fantastic. You're going to see some high-flying acrobatics like you have literally never seen at the Washington County Fair in 60 years. They have stage 67 is this fantastic circus tent looking stage that they have right near the entrance now for the last few years. And they have great magic shows. Farmer Kay's Story from the Barnyard will be down there Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. But the sorry the you know what's nice, hold on, you know what's nice when I see a typo somewhere and I'm not responsible for it,
yeah.
makes me, I'm like, great. I'm like, that's not right. I found 2 typos on the website. I don't have any responsibility for that. I'm very happy. I should let somebody know about that though.
Yeah, you better
I'll just let somebody know about it. So anyway, yeah, that should be great. And then of course you can also check out the Washington County Fair's daily schedule. And I know this one's accurate because Kate did it, and she is always on top of everything. The great Kate Fish, one of the chairmen of the fair. The fair starts off at the 9 a.m. 4-H beef show on Wednesday. We got the antique car show, the 4-H sheep showmanship, the mini Prince and Princess concert, Justin Pomfret on the portable stage, poultry and rabbits, Alexa Pacillo probably, the egg toss, the truck pull, the Southern New England Tractor Pullers Association truck pull, And that is, well, that's actually probably the Southern New England Truck Pullers Association. I'm a dummy. Junior showmanship, junior dairy showmanship, swine obstacle course, line dancing with the Mishnock Barn will be on Wednesday night as well. And that is in Ring 1 for the first time ever. So that is taking center stage as it should. A lot of fun always. And then the Queen and Princess contest. I also got to talk to the current reigning fair queen yesterday. That was fantastic. And then Presley and Taylor will be there on Wednesday. On Thursday, some of the highlights will be, it is Military Appreciation Day, sponsored by our friends at Dan's Place. Love Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Lot of fun stuff happening. An oxen pull, Motorcycle Mania, which will be in Ring 3. That is always a lot of fun. Military welcome ceremony. But the main thing that you got to know about Thursday is veterans and active military get in for free with their military ID, thanks to Dan's Place. So
that's great.
that is huge.
Yeah, definitely.
That
Good
is
job,
huge.
Dan.
Friday is the day you're looking forward to, Ken. We got the open beef show, which is why you're looking forward to it.
Yep.
Bunny races. Raquel Hawkins will be on the portable stage. Rooster crowing contest. And then the New England Garden tractor pull.
That's it. That's the main event Friday night.
That's the main event for you Friday night for sure, and for a lot of people. The horse pull will be happening at 6 p.m., swine show at 6:30, and then at 9 p.m., the biggest musical act this year at the fair, Mark Wills.
Mr. LaBelle runs that track though.
Midstate Heating and Cooling.
And they do a good job. They really do. They got everything pretty well organized. They've done it for years, and it's always interesting to see, especially with the little guys that you know.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, we got one coming up now, Noah, and he's just born to be a tractor puller. I can tell you that right now.
I can't wait. I love some of my favorite photographs that we have from the fair for marketing purposes. Are like the little kids on the tractor. It's fantastic. On Saturday, we got a goat show in the 4-H. We got the lawnmower races, safe tractor driving. The Mad Hatter will be on the portable stage. I believe that's probably a band named Mad Hatter. FFA Dairy Showmanship, another Southern New England Truck Pullers Association, truck pull, egg toss, dairy clipping, the FFA Woodsman contest, and then 9 p.m. is Ty Herdman and Jamie O'Neill playing together. I don't know why they were separate on the other page of the website. And then on Sunday, the final day of the fair, Working Steer Youth Showmanship, the Cornhole Tournament, which you have to pre-register for, by the way. The Premier Animal Contest, Premier Showmanship Contest, the Washington County Tractor Pullers Association, the arm wrestling. That's always fun. I never could do that because I'm very weak. Animal costume parade, cow chip bingo, senior pie eating contest. It's for you. We gotta put some weight on.
Yeah.
And then the arm wrestling contest actually happens, and then the egg toss, and then the tug of war, baby. It's time for the tug of war. There's also a bunch of kids games that'll be happening there. It should be a ton of fun. Let's go to a quick break and show you a little bit of the tug of war. We'll be right back. That is always a fun time. Always, always, always. Jackie always accompanies me to the tug of war. It's very nice. Ken, I'm going to put this on this side
Okay, that's fine.
so that we can, boom, see a little bit better. Instead of having you hide behind your microphone like a coward.
I've hid behind him for a while.
We have fun. We have fun. You're like, you have fun.
Well, if you don't have fun, don't do it.
Yeah, why would you be doing it? What's the most fun thing that you do?
Most fun thing that I do.
Yeah.
Everything I do is fun. I make it fun. I try to, anyhow.
Yeah. I like it. I like that.
No.
That's fun. What's coming up for you? What do you got? You got any big plans?
Today?
Yeah.
What's today? I don't even know what day it is.
Today is
No.
Thursday.
I would probably have meet Mr. Samaggio. We might have coffee today or tomorrow.
Where's the go-to coffee spot for you guys now?
We switch around. We don't want
You don't want
to
people
be
to
caught in one place.
you don't want people to find you. You're not part of the Burger King boys?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
The Burger King boys are a very elite select group of people, you know.
They've been doing that quite a while, I think.
They
right?
have been doing it quite a while, yeah. The shout out to Sal. Sal said that he would call me back like 3 weeks ago, right? Was when he was here. Sal, I'm waiting on you, bud. The
long distance.
what's it?
Maybe it's long distance.
Maybe it is a long distance call. Maybe it's an over the ocean call. Maybe he
Yeah.
went back to Michigan. Shout out to Sal. Ryan Sullivan commented, "Good morning, Ken Collins and Ben Barber. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be." I watched he's referencing Bret Hart, who was a wrestler. I watched an Owen Hart match this morning.
I do remember those guys.
Bret Hart and Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that I watch a lot of wrestling, but I do remember those names.
I think that we started this episode by saying that we're going to dive into the legend behind Ken Collins. So Ken,
Well,
hit me with something. No, not physically, not physically. Tell me a story. What do we got? What do we got? Tell me, you know, what were you doing? What were you doing in the early 60s? Besides all the drugs and the long hair.
I was working at Harris Cottrell's,
Okay.
on Mechanic Street.
Yeah.
Way down.
What were you doing there?
Probably nothing. No.
Collecting a paycheck. I don't know.
I was my last job I had there was like group leader for the raw material handlers.
Yeah.
Like a boss, but we had a good bunch of guys working for us. It was nice working there. That was a big place at one time. That place there, well, then it was called Cottrell's. When you were going to get a job, it was either there or EB, one or the other. And I was just fortunate.
Half of that is still the same.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I went and applied at both places, and I got called at both places at the same time. So I elected Cottrell. I ended up being vice president of union. That was kind of an experience. It really was. I had the opportunity to go through negotiations, and you got the president. I was the vice president, and we had a couple of members of our negotiating committee, and we had like an agent from the union.
Yep.
He's the one that actually sits and negotiates with the. It was weird. It was like I couldn't believe that there's so much downtime in negotiations. It's like people go to negotiations. You think, well, you guys worked hard today. No, we didn't. You meet for 10 minutes. Caucus. We got to go talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, the funniest thing, it wasn't funny, but we were at the 11th hour. It was like on a Sunday morning. We're negotiating at one of the hotels over in Mystic. And our big thing was at the time was they wanted to change our insurance from whatever we at the Blue Cross to whatever. And there was no way we were going to agree to that. At least I wasn't. So every time the company would come in and they'd write on the board, their new plan, first thing they'd put up there. No, it's not going to happen. So now they go back and then we tell, we get our section alone. Then they come back in again. Finally, at 2:25 on a Sunday, I'll never forget it. At 2:25 on a Sunday morning, they come in and they wrote that thing up on the board up there. And I remember the guy that was negotiating for the company. His name was Roger Search.
2:25 in the morning?
In the morning.
Okay.
Yep.
On a Sunday.
They was running out.
Yeah.
That was it. We were going on strike.
Yeah.
So I said to our agent, I said, John, I said, can I say something? And he says, yeah, sure, go ahead. So I looked right at Roger and I said, Roger, do you see what you just put on the board? That not the Blue Cross, but the other insurance companies? Yeah. As long as you keep putting that up there, there will be no agreement with us. I can tell you that right now. You guys say you're confused. You don't know what we want. I can't be any plainer than that. Can we have a caucus? They went out. So they come back in and they said, first thing he writes up there was Blue Cross 100. So we got what we wanted there. So now it's us. We have to have a caucus and then give them their answer. So it was like, well, the raise we were getting was like, let's say it was 4%, 5%, whatever it was. So I said to John, John, he said that was their final offer. So I said to John, you think we can get like 6% out of them? 10. Let's not push it. No, this is when final means final.
Yeah.
Okay. So we settled the thing and we go down and have breakfast in the restaurant because now it's like by the time we get through signing papers. So we get down to the restaurant and we all order breakfast. And I told the waitress, I said, give that bill to Mr. Roger Search from Harris. And we settled and we had to vote up to the high school a little later on. But that was very interesting. I never thought I'd ever get a chance to help negotiate a contract.
Well, what are you doing in December of this year? Because the Major League Baseball might need you.
Yeah,
they might need you to avoid a strike, to avoid a lockout.
And when people work at a place like that, it's not here now, but any place like EB, people get the wrong impression, I think, or they don't know, and they just think that, man, this is tough. But a lot of times it's language that you have to get just right, and lawyers and stuff like that. So
Sure.
I think the real nitty gritty is right at the end, and that's when everything really starts happening. Because when you come back from negotiations, everybody you run into at the plant want to know what's going on, how are we making out. There's nothing going on, and they think you're hiding stuff from it, but there isn't.
From now on, Ken is handling all negotiations for 321. If you want to work with 321, you go through this man right here.
It was very educational, though. I'm glad I had the opportunity.
That's awesome. All right, we're going to go to a quick break from some of our sponsors, and we will be right back with more of learning about the legend, Ken Collins. We'll be right back after this. Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
If you want a sweet treat or a bite to eat, if you're shopping for the week or a great piece of meat, there's only one place to go. Meet me at Dunn's Corners Market. Meet me at Dunn's Corners Market. If you're here for the weekend or you're here for a lifetime, meet me at Dunn's Corners Market.
At the Ocean Community YMCA, community means showing up across 4 branches and 2 summer camps, all rooted in one shared mission. Every day we bring people together to grow stronger in spirit, mind, and body. From fitness floors to youth programs, from lifelong friendships to unforgettable summer memories. No matter your age or stage of
At Lathrop Insurance, our core
All right. We're back. I hit too many buttons. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and you can see them scrolling in the bottom left of your screen throughout the show. Bottom right of your screen. Bottom right of your screen. It's bottom left on sports. Listen, Ken, I am not a perfect person. Okay,
Listen,
there are
don't-
many things I wish I didn't do, but I'll continue learning.
But I tell you, you're doing a good job. I
Hey,
mean,
thanks, man.
People realize there's a lot of people that don't realize what you really do. And I think the word's starting to get around now. So if you're one of those people that we're talking about, sponsors, and have a business, get a hold of Ben. Really, I mean, or any one of us, and we'll make sure we get the information. But this is the thing. Don't forget too, which I think is very valuable. I mean, it is to me, because I'm doing, as you know, a lot of games with my grandson, and after I leave this earth,
50,
that's gonna be
75
there
years
for-
from now. Yeah.
that's going to be forever. I mean, he can tell his kids, hey, look, there's a guy there that actually got me into this business. And to me, I think that's the most valuable point of this whole thing. You
Yeah.
not only can see it live in most cases, but you can see it anytime you want. So if you miss it, you just click on there, baby, and it's there. And I really can't say that enough. I tell everybody that I know that. And if you get just like your sponsor, just think about how many people are going to look at that over the years. Look at the Thanksgiving Day game, which is always a big event anyhow. But look at the numbers you had on that last year. I mean, that's unbelievable. And it's there if you want to go watch it.
Yeah. And it'll be there. If you're, let's just say Lathrop Insurance, because they're on the screen right now, on the bottom, or let's say Coastline Window Treatments, because they were here for Thanksgiving too, right? So yeah, the 30,000 people that watched it live that day is fantastic. We've gotten maybe like 7,000 or 8,000 views in the year since then,
Yeah.
because people go back and watch that. And in 20 years from now, like you and I watched a very rare let there be light. You and I watched a very rare recording of a Chariho basketball game from the 80s that Gary played in.
Right.
You know, Gary and Steve Spartano and all of them. And to be able to go back and watch that, 35 years later is crazy. And that's what we're doing here. All of this stuff, we put it out for free. We put it out for free on YouTube. It's going to be there forever. We're never deleting that YouTube channel. We're never deleting that footage. It's all backed up. And it's all for the community. And when we get these sponsorships, we put that money back out into the community. We, we hire more people. We give more people opportunity to learn. We create scholarship. We create internship programs with schools to teach kids about broadcasting, to teach kids about camera work, to teach kids about content creation and things that they're really interested in. in a nice way. So thank you for all of that. And by the way, now is the time where we have sponsorships available for the 2026-2027 school year. So if you are a Charahoe small business, we have a spot open for the pregame show. We have a spot open for the postgame show. You want to be the broadcast booth sponsor. And here's what that means. Hello, everybody. I'm Ken Collins, and this is Charahoe Boys Soccer against LaSalle Academy. And we are here live at Charahoe High School, and we are in the Lickety Splits broadcast booth, etc. So every time we show Ken and Dan on camera, boom, Lickety Splits logo, something like that. I use Lickety Splits because they are a sponsor at Charahoe already. The weekly wrap-up show, every weekend we will have a quick wrap-up show for all of these schools. You could be the sponsor of that. You could be a sponsor of the morning show and have your logo on that full time. The scoreboard logo. I think that the scoreboard logo sponsorship might be actually the most valuable. One of the most valuable for sure, because even if somebody tunes into a game for a second, where's the first place they look?
Yes.
The scoreboard.
The score.
You have to look at the scoreboard. Yeah. The minute you turn on a game, you look at the scoreboard. So that could be you. The daily weather report, and so much more. You see where Lathrop Insurance is down at the bottom. If you want that to be you in Charahoe, you want that to be you in Stonington, that could be you. In Westerly, we actually have the halftime show spot open, which is crazy. So if somebody wants to snag that, they can be the halftime show sponsor for Westerly High School sports. But not only Westerly High School sports, Westerly Pee Wee football coverage, Westerly Little League, which we've been doing a lot of and we'll be doing more of next year, and so much more. And then same thing in Stonington, we have the pregame show, the halftime show, the postgame show, sponsorship open, broadcast booth, weekly wrap-up show, morning show, scoreboard, daily weather, and so much more. So those are the sponsor spots that we have open right now that we would like to fill so that we can hire more people in the community.
And like the Little League games, the people could get on board for that. I mean, to sponsor a Little League game. There's so much interest in that. That these kids are so excited. I've been through it, down through the years where and I've talked to coaches that said, boy, if they know the game's on tonight, they're gonna watch. They're all hepped up about it, but. That's when I was doing just a live game, no replays. Now all these kids that are playing in it, I bet you they can't wait to get home to watch it.
That's
valuable.
What about the little kids? I mean, everywhere Dan goes, he looks like Jesus with the children around him. I think it was Rylan from Charahoe, right? Dan goes and does a Charahoe Little League game. He comes to the next Charahoe Little League game, and young Rylan is there, who plays on the 10U team, but we're going to cover an 11U or 12U or something. And he goes, hey, after I did that, after I spoke for 2 minutes on that broadcast with you, I had my parents buy me a microphone.
Yeah.
And I was ready to, if you guys weren't here today, I was going to live stream it myself, and try to do it myself with my iPad and my, and we're genuinely like, hey man, that's awesome. You want to hang around? You want to learn this stuff? I'm happy to teach you. Like we're all, Dan is happy to teach you. Dan is a middle school teacher, great kid. And we're happy to teach you all the stuff that we know. Ken, you have talked about, when we get a good group of interns doing a master class on broadcasting. And it's so much fun. And by the way, those are just the 3 schools that are local to the Westerly, the greater Westerly area. We also have availability. Joe, who's a fantastic guy, Joe that works with us. He had a meeting yesterday with South Kingstown schools, doing talking about the exact same thing. We're happy to cover a bunch of schools in South County, SK, Prout, etc. EWG, Coventry, West Warwick, Cranston East, Cranston West, East Greenwich. Like this is fantastic, and I'm going to slow my roll on adding new schools. But when you do become a sponsor of 321 Media, we put that money back out into the community. We hire new people. We
Well, see, that's what it's all about, though.
We grow.
That's why you need sponsors to do that. I mean,
because we need people to do the games. We need people to do the like River Glow the other day, right? Like those things. We wanna spotlight more community activities, more community events, everything like that, and that's how we do that, is those sponsorships. And
well, I've worked in radio for a long time, as you know, and I've worked in sales also. And to me, you can't put a price tag on this, what you're doing, because of the big thing that we've been talking about for the last 10 minutes, is the fact that it's not a one-time shot deal either. These kids, what I was going to get to is, like, if I do a game, which I've done on the radio, and those kids were all excited about having their name on the radio, but they're playing.
It's gone.
This way, this way they can only always get excited about playing in the game. That now they can go home and watch it, and then 10 years from now they can watch it.
Yeah.
When they get married, they can sit with their kids and say, "Listen, this is Daddy when he played basketball at Westerly." I mean, it's so valuable. For the little that you have to put into it if you're a sponsor, and people are watching.
Yeah.
I mean, believe me, you just threw those numbers around about the Thanksgiving Day football game. And I've been doing that game for a long time, and I never heard those kind of numbers before.
Well, I mean, that's the power of social media, right? That's we put these games out for free to the community in the places where people can find them. And that's what's important. So, and I want to thank everybody that all of we literally can't do any of this without the sponsors that are over there on the right-hand side of the screen right now. And we also can't do it without our team. Like, obviously we have a fantastic team here. Dan LaBelle, Lisa Ornberg, one of the unsung heroes, because she never wants to be on camera. She's always behind the camera, but she does a great job. She does a fantastic job. She's not going to be with us this fall. She'll be back for winter, but she's not going to be with us this fall. And she's devastated by it. We're sad about it, but you gotta take care of, she has a nagging shoulder injury she's got to take care of. But I'm like, hey, you're not losing a spot. Like, your family here.
Yeah, she does a great job.
Dan and Trary really coming into his own.
Yeah.
Dan and Josh Bullock, Dan and Josh are coming in today to go around town and film some new spots for things. And I'm so excited to see what they come back with, because last week when I sent them out, they came back with really fun and exciting stuff. And like Dan across platforms, like Dan walking on the beach and just saying what to do in Mesquamaket when it's raining out, got like, Dan alone got like 50,000 views last week across platforms for one thing. He's incredible, and he's finding his confidence, and he's finding his groove, and he's somebody that wants to do this, right? He loves basketball, he loves sports, but he also wants to be a personality, and he's finding his personality. And the stuff that he did at the backpack giveaway, which is another amazing event that I'm so glad that we were able to cover, right? Like, Wireless Zone, one of our fantastic sponsors, giving away backpacks to the community. Anybody who needs it, no questions asked, show up, grab a backpack. For your kid. Show up, grab a backpack. It's incredible stuff that they do every year over at Wireless Zone 224 Post Road in Dunn's Corners. We have people that contact us about like, hey, can you even like this Little League tournament, right? Like, we didn't know about the Joe Charette tournament. They said, hey, can you cover it? It's for a good cause. We said, Dan said, absolutely, we'll be there. And then he called me and said, hey, by the way, we're doing this thing. And I said, fantastic, thanks. Like, and that's been such a blessing. Dave, somebody that we haven't mentioned yet, Dave, our executive producer, who maintains the website, maintains the YouTube page, and during the high school sports season for the entire school year, really manages that schedule and manages the production. And we were joking about it last night, but when he is on a game, when he is producing a game behind the scenes, it's the best production that we have.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. He is flawless when it comes to that. Another great producer, Johnny Boots, fantastic. John Parenti, another Hall of Famer. We got a Hall of Famer in the South and a Hall of Famer in the North. And that's really awesome. And their deep relationships in Kent County and what they bring with West Warwick and Coventry and all of that stuff, like, fantastic. Love those guys. And Barbara Parenti, who's been the MVP of the summer when it comes to that, stepping in and being a producer and learning all of these things. And we finally got her a microphone.
Well, it's about time.
We finally got her a microphone. And you'll be jealous. They're using the headsets.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, they're using the headsets.
Those are where I stand.
What?
Nothing. I just no.
Okay.
Okay. Continue.
All right, I will continue. Thank you. Yeah, and then everybody that came through, right? Ocean Lombard, an intern with us for a year and a half, Miss Teen Rhode Island, has done a great job with her podcast and having some absolutely gigantic guests and doing so much good in her community. She was fantastic. Reed Hurley, great kid, love him. Jacob Aruda, right? He's fantastic. He bops in and out. Shout out to the voice, Greg Morano, too. The guy that got the commentary started here at 321, came from Westerly Live, and I'm sure we'll see him back in some capacity at some point. And we love you, Greg, by the way, if you're watching.
He does a great job. Greg puts his heart and soul into it. When I've heard some of the broadcasts that he's done.
He really does, yeah. And another guy who's like, hey man, you're always a part of the family here, yeah, I just Rona, can't say enough about Rona.
No.
and truly someone that is very special is DJ Gadget, who is always another person who, even if you're not here all the time because you're out running your fancy business in East Hartford, she's gonna hate that I said that it's a fancy business. You're out there running Amco in East Hartford, like doing a fantastic job doing all of your stuff, but you're always here. Like, she killed it on Tuesday morning.
Absolutely.
Just absolutely destroyed on Tuesday morning. Just such a fantastic, those are two weird, killed and destroyed are two weird adjectives for what she did, which was a 3-hour interview session at
she slipped right through
a health
that,
center.
like,
but
I've been there before. I've been there with other people that's done that.
Yeah.
And by far, it was so smooth. And she makes it so it would be nice to sit and talk with her.
Yeah.
It makes it that easy.
Yep.
Did a great job. She really did.
I
She can adapt to anything. She really can. I mean, I can remember when we were paired together for the first time, and I'm saying, I don't know if this is going to work or not. But she adapted to me.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't have worked. But then after doing a few shows with her, it was easy.
I texted her on Saturday after River Glow. Or well, no, I saw her on Saturday after River Glow, and I was like, I don't think that you fully remember how good you are at this. You were so good. You were so entertaining. We had a situation, the power went out at River Glow, and that meant that our internet went down too. And so she was just on her phone walking around, but like that was entertaining.
I saw it, yeah.
Even with the choppy service, it was entertaining the whole time. And then the little when we got the setup back and we did and we filmed the band for a while, and she came on with a couple points at the end. Like she nailed everything. She's just fantastic, and I can like literally give her equipment and go, okay, cool, you got this, thank you. And then on Tuesday, like, there's nobody else I would rather have had do that. And it's the thing where like Wood River Health was super excited to have her. Like they were excited to have her there. And I texted her on Tuesday before I went and got the gear from her. And I was like, tell Jen, her wife that she owns Amco with, I was like, tell Jen that you're leaving her for me, not romantically, but business wise. And because we need you back here. Thank you. We need you. She is like, she's like the sister I had a sister, but she's fantastic.
She can do anything, really.
Yeah.
I mean, she did a lot of games with me too. That
she can do anything but film a game without trying to find birds. That's the. What's funny? Charlie Quirk is is another one. Charlie Quirk, and he is like the best videographer that I've seen. Especially for his age. New England Tech intern for us last year, and then we hired him for the spring, and he'll be back in the fall. And he's doing a bunch of video work with Patrick right now over at Wild Road, and he during some games this spring, I always told him like, hey, when we're at commercial break, find something interesting and just film it, and that's fine, right? Like Cranston West had like big heads in the crowd, like those big, and he would every time we would come back from commercial, he would be on something fun. He would find something fun in the crowd and be on it. And so they had like big heads of like the seniors as little kids, which was hilarious. Or there was like a falcon, the Falcon mascot, and I'm just looking at it, and then he's on the Falcon mascot, and it's so funny looking. Like it makes me laugh every time. He went and did a baseball game, and there are birds in the nest on a light pole or something, and he found them, and it's this gorgeous shot, and then he like pans out from it and comes back down to the field for the start of play, and it's gorgeous. And DJ saw it, and she said to me, how come you love it and gushed over it when he did it?
Sure.
But when I went and put the camera on the birds, I said, DJ, you did it in the middle of a soccer game during the play. Like the soccer game is happening, and there's a goal is happening, and she's just like looking up here. So it's absolutely crazy.
She just wanted to be different.
Yeah, she just wanted to be different. All right. Well, we are going to be back in just a second with our friends from the South County Star. Ken.
Yes.
I love you, buddy.
No.
Thank you. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Wood River Health provides medical, dental, and behavioral health care to over 10,000 people a year, even when they can't afford to pay for the care they need. The cost of providing healthcare services has increased, and the grant funding we receive doesn't fully cover the cost of patient care. We, like other community health centers across the country, count on community support to keep our doors open. With your help, we can keep serving as a safety net for your neighbors. Will you help us invest in our mission?
Hi, I'm AJ Truck.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite